Thank you for being a part of this class. Let me first appreciate everyone that has helped in sharing the group links. Yes, choosing. I've seen some of your people chatting me now privately. Everybody that has helped to share this, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. And for some that have been asking me that it's been a while that I've talked about training, that I've talked about how they can make money online. Yes, it has been a while truly because if you attend our last year seminar, one of those things that I said is this year we're looking up to how you can cover a larger audience, how you can reach up to 100,000 people, how we can impact 100,000 with the ICT skill. Yes, that's been a because of the challenge we have in our country. Yes, but let me not waste the time on that. I would really appreciate you guys, everyone that has sent personal message to me as regard been a while that I've come up with trainings. And yes, this time around I want you to do something for me. I'll be coming up with this training series on YouTube, and you guys can just subscribe to my YouTube channels, and as well um, click on the notification whenever there's any new video you can get notified and watch and download on how you can do something pertaining to computer or do something pertaining to a website. Yes, let me start with this, which is the web hosting that I'm going to quickly take you through what domain name and web hosting is all about. In the first part of the video, I explained that these are some of the major things that that you will need to put in place before you can start building up a website. Uh, for some of us, we may not. For some of us who has been on the internet for a while, there are always way around it. For a newbie, you will need a domain name and hosting. If you want your website to go online, and for the purpose of this training, I will be showing you how you can work with your hosting. Well, today what we are going to do is just that if you already have a website, if you already have a vision to have a website for your business, or you want to learn it for practical sake, I think you need to follow this instruction and make purchase for domain name and hosting. Yes, if domain name and hosting costs you 5 to 10,000 naira depending on what you are going for, it's worth it for the purpose of this training, because after this training, anybody that subscribe for the domain name and hosting, and I will personally mentor them up so that they can build one or two things. If you have some of our students, yes, we have a lot of our students on the group as well. How much we train for website designing. Uh, Currently now we are charging 50,000, which is very small. Which is very small. Yes, now website you can log on to comfortdevelopers.com and see some of our clients' website. Yes, we build for us. We build for clients. We train people how to build. We build for companies. We build for organization. Now, someone will be asking, why am I going to, what's the reason why I need to buy domain name and hosting? Yes, it's for you to learn. It's much more important, because the truth of the matter is, if you know the value of this training that you are taking for free, you'll be ready to put in something. You at least commit yourself to be more serious with it. So I'm going to talk to you about domain name and hosting. Yes, domain name is just a nick, like it's just a name that is unique globally. So I don't want to bore you with a lot of stories about domain name and hosting, but I will just to make the video short, I'll just tell you domain name and hosting is needed. I will use a layman language to explain what domain name is and what and hosting is. Now, let me say the domain name is just like your mobile phone. Just like your mobile phone, you can buy your mobile phone anywhere, maybe an edgy shop, probably in Abuja or wherever you stay, and decide to relocate down to Lagos to probably there's a journey. You feel the memory card that you can get from Lagos is of more good quality compared to what you can get in Abuja. So let me say domain name is just like a name that is unique. For example, you are using iPhone 7, For example, that phone is unique. It's iPhone 7. Globally, it's iPhone 7. So anybody that owns it, everybody knows it's iPhone 7. Okay. Now let's think about it now that you have an hosting. Hosting can be like your memory card. Yes, we know iPhone comes with inbuilt memory card, but can we think about an Android phone? So if you can buy domain name somewhere and you can buy your hosting somewhere else, but there's a link between domain name and web hosting, which we call the name server. Name server is just like the slot where you can put your SIM card or your memory card inside your phone. And you remember until the memory card is inside the phone, it cannot connect. You cannot download video and music into the phone. So when you download music, you download video, you download pictures into your memory card. Everything is saved inside your memory card. Though the phone is unique, everyone know you are holding a phone, but the phone you can't play music on it, you can't watch video without the use of memory card. Yes, if you still talk about inbuilt memory card, let's just assume there's a phone that doesn't have an inbuilt. So domain name is just like a phone, a name that is reserved. So it makes you more visible around the world. So when anybody type that name, it is what you save inside your web hosting that people will be able to see, like the pictures you save. In this time around, it comes in form of web content. Now if you type cdhosting.com.ng, this is what you are going to see. It's our hosting company. Our developers are still working on that grant to make sure that everything is perfect, but I can't wait to use this for the training for you guys so that you guys can make some purchase of some of the domain name and hosting you need to start your business. So why do you need a website? Why do you need a website? The way the world itself is going, it seems as if it's everybody that is in need of a website now. If you're an artist, you need a website where probably you want to showcase your skill, you want to showcase your talent, you want people to book for you, you want to show people some of your recent events and how they can book for you, how they can get to you even when you are not online, what they can do, an instruction to reach out to. That's if you're an artist. Now, if you run the services, for example, okay, for example, I'm taking comfort developers and IT solutions. For example, now what we do is my network is a little bit slow. We are into web designing and web development. So anybody that comes here can easily see some of our services and make decision. Now, if you are into buy and selling, the type of website you might likely need could be an e-commerce where you can display your product like an online shop. When you are even away, people can make purchase during the day break. You can send it through courier or any other channel. So the same thing with domain name and that's some of the reason why you need a website. So now let me just share with you some of the features you have on our server, and I will compare with some of the features you have on that server. Now we have different extension. We have different type of extension like what we have here. We have .com. The .com, for you to buy a .com name is around 4,000 naira per year. Sometimes it varies, maybe 500, depending on the on where the you are making your purchase. Sometimes 500, sometimes 200, sometimes 100 naira. But just name it. You have, let's say I'm to buy the domain itrain.com. itrain.com could be around 4,000 naira. Then I need to buy an hosting, which is like my memory card. Don't forget that my memory card where I will store my pictures, the pictures of and the web contents, my videos if I have videos. So we have .net as well. We have .com.ng is around 9,000. .com.ng is 1,000. Then .net is 1,000. .net.ng is 1,000 as well. Now there's something after the first year. There's always a kind of variation due to maybe dollar rise or most especially if you are buying from international, there will be a little bit of variation. Whichever way, the variation is always around 1,000 or 2,000 naira, highest 3,000 naira. It's not something so huge that you cannot afford. So if you are into any business, you need a website. Now, if you are not even building it for your business now, you may want to be a freelancer. Like some of us, we started like a freelancer. Later, we start growing it to be a company and train other people and build up some other people that also started their ICT company. And so this free training could also be a guide for you to start your own ICT company. Remember what I'm going to show you, what this training is all about, how you can build a WordPress website. It could be for your business, it could be for a client. You may be a networker, you want people to join your link so you can build something and start promoting it. Even when you are away, people can simply read all the content about your networking business and join your link. So that's on that. You can be a blogger, you make money on blogger. That's not the training for today. It's just the to call it training short will be how you can register domain name and web hosting. So you need what we call domain name. You can pick a name by yourself. Uh, you can pick a unique name that is unique to your business. In our own case, our own is comfortdevelopers.com, which is the company is registered with Comfort Developers and IT Solution. So you can pick your own as well. So the domain, if you are using .com.ng, usually it will be 1,000. Then you buy and hosting with us with around 3,000. So with 4,000 naira, you are good to go. Just click here to get started. You see the instruction how you can make payments. Then if you are going for business, we have domain.com is around 4,000. The hosting is 4,000. Then you have a total of 8,000 naira. Yes, developer 4,000, depending on the size, depending on the bandwidth, depending on the size. I have an hosting of 11 gig here, and I have to be 10,000 naira, making a total of to be 14,000 naira. Okay. Okay, making it out of like 13,000 naira. So this one's supposed to be 9,000 naira or thereabout. So let me just, so these are things you need to pick one of these to get started as a web designer. Yes, if you check other hosting company, we have QServer, for example. It's a Nigerian server. You can pick any name of any name of your choice. You can search for the name. You can search for the name as well. You can look for a name you want to pick, like itrain.com.ng. You can search for the name. If the name is available, then you can go ahead and proceed to make a purchase as well. You can buy anywhere as well, but it all depends on you. But if you are buying from us, there are things that I'm going to give as a gift at the long run after some of the things. So okay, guys, for the domain, we have a huge number of domain extension that you can pick from. But let me just, because some of the features are not ready on our platform now, hopefully before the end of this training, the training may last up to 5 days, but I will make sure you guys get it right. So between now and tomorrow night, you are going to make a purchase of your domain name and hosting. Usually, you can buy from us. You can follow the instruction you get started. It takes you to where you make payment and you are buying. You pay your details. Yes, that will even give you another opportunity for me to mentor you up along the line. But if you don't want to buy from us, that doesn't mean you won't have access to all the trainings that uh, we will be giving. The only thing is just that when you have issue, if there's any issue, it might be you need to talk to your hosting. If there's any issue, I'm not saying there's going to be an issue. So let me go back here. So we have domain name, we have hosting, we have web hosting, we have domain name. So these two things are very important. I'm using KubeZapper as an example. So we have domain name, we have web hosting. So I'm going to go to domain name now. Um, when you click on domain name, you will see a list number, a whole list of extension. Let me check my internet. Okay. So I don't know what's wrong. Internet. Okay, let me not bore you with a lot of stories and stuff like that. So you can open, yes, if you search QServer or any hosting company you want to use, you always find the price of all the domains here. We have 3009.com and then around 4000, you have 4500.org and stuff like that. You always see all the price. So you must know the extension you want to use and you can search for the availability of the domain. So it's not your job to do all the technicality underground. The hosting company will carry out all those ones for you, and that's why we are here for you. If you want to just make your payment, like if you are taking the starter pack, like for example, just click on get started, and you can make payment. Put your name, put your email, and then put your name, put your email. You'll be our team will contact you after you make your payment to help you set up your name and your hosting. So this is and you can also write me directly for that to assist you if you are having issue. So these things you need just someone to you can contact any hosting company to set it up for you. If you are contacting us, these are the pack we have for you, 4,000 the domain name and hosting 8,000. Yes, you may be thinking, why am I having 3,009 for .ng now? Why others are 1,000? Now, I explained something to you that whenever you want to buy domain name and hosting, it's going to be two. Is you are buying two things together: domain name then hosting. You may decide to buy the two or at the same place, and you can buy different places as well. So this is what we do. Do your domain name.com.ng, we are selling at 1,000, then hosting 3,000 for you, which you will never get in any hosting company. Now let me take a look at this for example. Let me show you this for example. Let me search for a domain name. Let me register a domain name.com. I'm not going to register. I just want to show you some things on the how to register. Let's say itrain.com.ng, itrain.com.ng.com.ng. Let's say I'm choosing this domain for example. So when you click on search, automatically it will redirect you to the process where you are still going to search for the domain. Oh, the domain does not exist. The domain already exists or a database. Okay, cannot be ordered through it. Okay. Okay, let me search for another CD free website. Free website training. Free web. Okay, I can search for this cdfreeweb.com.ng. Um, it's like I said, it's not your duty. Just let the hosting company or whoever is handling it for you to know the domain name you want to register and the hosting. Now it shows 1,000. So I'm going to proceed now. Though I'm not going to buy here, I'm just showing you, for example, that for people that may not want to buy from me directly, buy from us, they want to do it somewhere else, it's not a problem. So here it's where you are going to put your hosting. You if you buy only domain name, you're still not going to be able to build a website on it without a web hosting. So you can buy hosting now. If you are buying domain name and hosting from different place, you must have known where you are buying the hosting. We can handle the technicality of these things for you if you want us to, but if not, if you have another hosting, just put the name server of the hosting, the name server, and this up. Then, or you there is no hosting right away. That is why I'm going to make a payment of 1,000 naira. So I'll click here to add hosting. So no hosting, click here to add. Yes, we have one here that is starter pack like some of our own, which is 500 naira monthly. That's 5 times 12, which is 5,000 naira annually. So let me uh, order for this, for example. Like I told you, I'm not going to pay. I have this, and I'll continue. I want to just show you, because all this process is still ongoing on our website. Probably before the end of this training, you will be able to, yes, you will be able to do all this process yourself. It's still the same as check out throughout the website now. It's 5,500 naira monthly, and I'm going for a year. Annually is 10,000 naira. So you're going to be paying 5,000 naira. You can continue and make payment here. You're going to be paying 5,000, and we still have some other features. I'm going to talk about SSL as time goes on, but today, to make the things very short, it's going to be how you can buy domain name and hosting. So you can add this, which will takes you, you had additional 4,000 naira, but we are not doing that for now. So you can continue, which is 5,000, and you proceed to where you can check out. Yes, anything you can see, the DNS free management, you can add it, is free. So you can continue. So if you don't have an account, so they will ask you to, you can create an account. So, but you're going to pay 5,000 naira. Now compare with you paying 4,000 naira here with the domain name and hosting yearly, which if anything goes wrong, you have a contact detail. Of course, you can still have their contact details and talk to them. But anyone that is hosted from us, we will, because in the course of this training, if anything goes wrong, we can easily trace it out as well. So this is all you need to do. You can register. This is not the only hosting. I'm not particularly recommending any hosting for you for now. You can use QServer as well. You can Google it. There are hostings. There are international hosting. We have HostGator. We have GoDaddy. We have Namecheap. We have Hostwin. We have iPage. We have, there are a lot of international hosting. Though our hosting is international hosting, but the structure, the configuration is still underground. Possibly before the end of the training, or our team should be uh, done with the setup. So that's how to register domain name and hosting. And all you need to do is, once the all technicality is done, this will be your login details will be sent to you, to your cPanel by your hosting company. So they will send you the login details, and when you log in, you will see a similar interface like this. Usually, the process used to take within 24 hours to 72 hours maximum, depending on how fast the hosting is. Within 6 hours to 48 hours. That's on our server. Or some will take 72 hours depending on how fast it is. So this is how you are going to do, buy your domain name and hosting. And our next, I'm going to empty the carts now, because I'm not actually buying anything. I just want to show you guys how you can buy domain name and hosting, because it's very important you do that before we proceed. So I think we have up to like 200 plus member on the group. I'll be glad if you can have like 10 to 20 member who can mentor along the line as I build, as we will be building the website. So if you're having any issue to buy the domain name and hosting within now and 8 p.m. tomorrow, I will be attending to question, like I said. So the video will be available on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Just subscribe to our channel, and please, don't only subscribe, click on the notification, like our video. That's the only thing you can do for us in the course of this training. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I will be waiting for question.